Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, as you know, we are studying the different dynasties who ruled over southern India, who came from distant lands. Where we studied the Indo-Greeks, the Sakas. Now there are Pratiharas. The Pratiharas invaded India in about 200 BC. Their original home was Persian or Path, modern Iran. We have studied about all these things. Now there are Kushanas. The Kushanas were original nomads. They were the nomads who came from Central Asia, and they migrated to India and gradually occupied parts of Iran, Afghanistan, and northwest India. How they came here? They defeated Indo-Greeks, the Sakas, and the Pratiharans. They occupied the territories of north and northwest, including the present-day Punjab, Rajasthan, western Uttar Pradesh, and region of Taxil and Peshawar, and they ruled over India in these places for 100 years, from 15 to 120 C. Among these rulers, Kanishka was the important ruler. Kanishka became the king in 778 C, and he ruled over these territories in India. And the capital of this emperor was Purushapura, modern Peshawar in Pakistan. And Mathura became the important city in his empire. He issued numerous golden coins as well. He was also known for the patronage he extended to Mahayana Buddhism like Ashoka. Kanishka devoted his energy and resources to spread Buddhism. He was a great patron of scholars. The greatest literary figure of his time was Ashwagosha. His book, Buddha Charita, is the most important book as a source of historical study in the Buddhist literature. Charka, the great Ayurvedic physician, was another jewel in his court. His book Charka Samhita is still considered as the most important book in the studies of Ayurvedic. Then there are the Satavahanas. During the reign of Cholas, Cheras, and Pandyas, a new dynasty came in power in central India, and they were the Satavahanas, who ruled over India for 100 BC to 220. That means they ruled over 110 years in India. Pratishathana, modern Python in Maharashtra, was their capital. They were also known as the Andharas. The most powerful ruler was Gautamiputra Siri Satkarni, who defeated the Sakas and other rulers there. Then there is another important topic, that is the Silk Route and the spread of Buddhism. The Silk Route. The Silk Route is one of the oldest and most important series of trade route in the world. The paths followed by Chinese traders who carried silk and traveled to distant lands came to be known as Silk Route. That means Chinese came through this route, and they traded with different parts of India through India, different parts of world through India, and that is why this is called the Silk Route. The main branch of Silk Route originated in China, passed through Central Asia, and ended to the distant provinces of the Mediterranean region and Rome. The trade led to the intermingling of culture and spread. By this trade, so many things intermingle there: culture, Buddhism, religion, and way of living and thinking. And most of the trade carried through the Silk Route during the opening of the Silk Route by Chinese. The spread of Buddhism. During this period, Buddhism emissaries and scholars went to far off countries to spread their religion. There were two sects of Buddhism, Hinayana and Mahayana. Hinayana was the original form, while Mahayana was the modified form of the Buddhism, accompanied by rituals and ideal worship, especially the Bodhisattvas became quite popular. Buddhism spread from Central Asia to Korea and Japan. During this period, India has trade links with other countries. Also, the spread of Buddhism was driven by increasing trade. Bamiyan, about 240 km northwest of Kabul, was another important center of Buddhist learning. Huge statues of Buddha, about 53 meters in height and 35 meters in width, were made out on the sides of Bamiyan Gorge. They were, however, destroyed in 2001 when the Taliban erupted in the Afghanistan, and most of the controversy occurred there in the political scenario. The first step in the spread of Buddhism was taken by Emperor Ashoka, who sent emissaries to many places in Central Asia. Kanishka also sent many emissaries to Central Asia to spread Mahayana Buddhism. And they Buddhism also spread in the countries like Southeast Asia, like Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. The great stupa at Baro Badar in Java was dedicated to the Buddha. Buddhism strongly influenced all these distant lands, and many people accepted Buddhism as their own religion. That is all about the Silk Route.